I'm Peggy Coleman, and I have worked for the Palo Alto Library since 1989. I started as a clerk, working just 11 hours a week because I had small children at home. Today I work full-time, and my youngest daughter, Nora, is planning to transfer to UC San Diego this fall to get her engineering degree. Unfortunately, Nora and I are the only ones in the family who are working right now. And she just has a number of small part-time jobs. My husband Mike was laid off in June, and my older daughter Gabrielle, a student at UC Santa Cruz, was not able to find a summer job. My son Sam lost his job in Oregon last year, and we've been sending him as much as we can to keep him afloat. Obviously, it's really not a great time to be expected to take home less pay. But I am willing to do my part in an unpaid furlough in order to cover the city's budget shortfall. I get it. I understand that we must do something to get by until the good times return. I know I'm not the only one working for the city to suddenly become the main support of their family. Please consider the effect of your proposals on these hardworking people and their families, especially when there are other less draconian options.
My name's Aaron Miller. I've been at the city for about 18 years. I work at the water quality plant. And I have to tell you, in the 18 years of experience, I've never seen such a low morale of my fellow employees. And many are very worried about the state of affairs, and they're losing sleep over what may happen to them and their families. And I'm one of those workers. We know the city is in a financial bind, and we're willing to work with the city to reach a fair response to the need. And we have shown that in the past. However, asking us to pay for health care and retirement and having salary cut is no way to address these issues when there are many other opportunities for the city to address revenue and expenses both in short term and in the long term. I'm here to ask you to direct your negotiations team to provide the union with reasonable and fair proposals so that our morale and our lives can improve. We are all grateful to have a job and work for such a great city, and we look forward to continue making this city one of the best in the nation. Thank you.
Stuart Steinhardt. I've worked here for 15 years. I'm an administrative assistant. I work in the public works of the MSC for the tree department. So I'm an admin 1. There are 11 of us working throughout the city, along with administrative assistant 2 and program assistant. There are about 62 clerical workers in the city, all paid well below the average city of Palo Alto salary. Mr. Keene makes $240,000 more than 4 times what the city pays me, plus a generous monthly allowance and a sweet deal on a $2 million loan so he can move from Oakland and live comfortably in Palo Alto. Now, the city has some financial problems, and we are all being asked to help. Mr. Keene has been applauded by members of the council for making an offer of 5% salary reduction for 1 year, 2010. That's about $12,000. Yet, if your demands and the demands of your negotiating team were put into effect, it would amount to around a permanent 10% pay cut for me, just to start with, over $5,000 per year. So let's review. Mr. Keene makes $240,000. I make less than 25% of what he does. Over the life of, let's say, a possible 3-year contract, he has offered about $12,000, while at the same time, you were demanding $17,000 for me, one of the lowest paid people in public works. That has me paying in $5,000 more than Mr. Keene has offered. Do you think that's fair?